are a rogue state violating our own constitution, violating the UN Charter, with no allies, with not enough ammunitions. I'm pretty pissed off right now. My blood's kind of boiling, right? We talk about the rule of law in democracies, and we talk about the UN Charter and how the UN was developed after World War II. And the primary rule of the UN is Article 2, subparagraph 4, which says, "Thou shalt not use force or the threat of the use of force to settle international disputes. Thou shalt use diplomatic solutions," right? So that we don't have another world war. That's the primary purpose of the UN. We don't have any of that right now. We are a rogue state violating our own constitution, violating the UN Charter, with no allies, with not enough ammunitions. We are sitting ducks, putting our United States military forces in jeopardy all around the coast of Iran, on the water, and military forces in the area on bases where Iran can strike, with no allies but for Israel. And for what? For regime change? Have we learned our lesson? Have we learned our lesson from Vietnam, from Afghanistan, from Iraq? The first time, the second time, the third time, people have put their lives on the line. And we have seen that the American military force is one of the most mightiest forces, the most mightiest force on earth. But we do not do well in regime change. And for us to try to impose regime change in the Middle East again, for how many times, and to sacrifice people's lives, United States military service members' lives for this, and civilian lives. How many civilians are going to die because of this? And we have no plan, no political plan in place. Every time we've used our military force for what we think is good, we have no political plan for the future. We failed. We've done it for 20 years in Afghanistan. We've done it for 20 years in Iraq, and we're in the same places that we were 20 years ago. The Taliban are still in place, and Iran and Iraq is a failed state, and people have died because of it. And now we're a rogue state. We've lost all this treasure and capital and money and people and resources and allies, and we're stuck in the same place that we were 20 years ago. And people are going to die again, and we've just exhausted all of our capital again, and for nothing. And I'm pretty pissed off right now that we've become a rogue state, and we've become exactly what we've tried to fight against. And I've raised my hand to support and defend the Constitution and the rule of law, and now we are the oxymorons of the world. And I'm pissed off right now.